Hello everyone, this is Igor Kheifets and I welcome you to this very quick and very important call. Now, on the phone with me I got Maurice Hamilton, who has been a private consulting client of mine for quite a few months now. Maurice, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, Igor?
Alrighty, very cool. So, Maurice, the purpose of this call is, of course, to for us to share your experience working with me and being a part of my coaching program, and how basically influenced your life, with people who are on the outside looking in, considering joining, and who probably never heard of me before and who don't even know what list building is. So, before we kick things off, I would love for you to share a bit. What was your experience online before you stumbled upon my coaching program?
Okay, well, online, back probably over the last 5 years, since 2008, I've been trying to figure out how to make some kind of money online. I tried things, that made me a couple $100, but nothing that I could really, eat from, nothing that I could really pay my rent with or live from. So, I think a total, I probably made 100 to 1,000 bucks over probably 5 years, but I put way more than that in. So, it wasn't really good. It wasn't really good at all. So I actually had stopped doing it for a few years before I ran across you.
Oh wow! So you haven't touched the internet marketing space, like you haven't been active within it, for a couple of years until you decided to come back and you found my coaching program.
Exactly. I think it was probably a year and a half when I say, you know what, I'm done with this. And then I found Igor.
Okay, cool. So now, before you joined, did you know anything about list building? Have you ever tried building a list before?
No, I never tried building a list. Mine, was basically, driving traffic to affiliate offers, other people's traffic, not any traffic from my own list. I didn't even know what list building was.
Okay. And what about, perhaps solo ads or PPC ads? Have you ever attempted any paid traffic, methods?
I tried PPC, was unsuccessful because I could never get a higher, an ROI that would actually make me money. So,
All right. So you ended up losing a lot of money while trying to
yep,
build your business.
yep.
Okay, cool. Well, so now you go ahead and you decide to check out my program. So, what exactly made you pay attention? I guess in this in this universe infested with information. What made my program stand out for you?
Well, so one day I woke up and I said, let me try this internet marketing thing again. And I literally got online, went to Warrior Forum, and I started looking for a coach, right? Because I said I had to get somebody to teach me how to do this thing. I failed too much. Somebody that's successful to show me. And you're actually, I think, the first or second person I ran across. And what kind of stood out, I looked online. I like to research people. I looked online everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And I couldn't find a bad thing about you on the internet, period. Google, MSN, Yahoo, Bing. I couldn't find anything bad. All I saw was good things and people saying that you helped them become, make a full-time income online. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me. And then I, looked all over Warrior Forum everywhere. I think I found one bad comment, which the guy who left the bad comment came back and replied and said, "No, I'm sorry. This wasn't accurate information." So it was amazing to me how much positive feedback you'd gotten, and that's what brought me to you and made me realize, hey, let me go to this guy because he knows what he's doing.
Okay, okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty on this one because I find that a lot of people, the first thing they do, before joining any opportunity, any program, and anything really, they go looking for bad reviews. Right.
Hmm.
It's almost like it's very it saddens me because we because of so many scams online, we almost
Hmm.
forgot to trust people. But
Hmm.
that's why we work so hard to actually getting delivering results for people, so others can see that we do come from a place of integrity. Okay, so why don't you then go ahead and share with our listeners what happened next? You join, and so what happened next?
Well, I joined. I did my application, joined. You accepted me, and I immediately was opened up to this group of just, amazing resources, right? I mean, it has to be 50 or $100,000 worth of stuff in there for me to use, and then I immediately was told exactly what to do. Go to the Inner Circle website. Look at this. Here's steps that are laid out for you. You need to do exactly this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. And I started. I started doing it, and I made my first sales page, right? Um, And I said, hey, guys, let's put it in the mastermind group and get feedback on it. Man, and you guys ripped it to shreds because it was crap. It was terrible. That was actually one of the things that uh, I had to work hard on, was learning how to make my first sales page and copy. But I mean, you were there every step of the way, and everybody in the mastermind group was there every step of the way to help me through the page and make sure that I was successful in writing it. So, um, I just kept going, kept going, kept going until I finally got it out there and got to the point where I am today.
All right. Well, I do clearly remember that, when we used to Facebook chat and you would send me the page, I would give you things to fix. You kind of, throw it back at me in 2 minutes, and we kind of stayed up late, and I actually had to fight my wife, with that a couple of nights because it kept on happening. But yeah, I'm very happy that the first sales page we finally got it, up to a certain level, and it started converting. Now, here's a quick question that I'm sure a lot of people are wondering. Um, have you ever tried, have you ever created your own product before attempting to do this? I mean, because a part of what I teach, a part of what we do here, we teach to create your own income streams, right? Your
Mhm.
own, money making machines. So, have you ever tried doing this stuff before you joined the program?
No, before that, I mean, I never tried any of this stuff, and you know, it, and that's why I was unsuccessful, because this is the stuff you need to know to be successful online. So, no, and it's a big difference, creating your own product and building a list and creating your page. I mean, this is what you have to do to be successful online, and it's well worth it.
Okay, okay. Now, the one thing I do know that quite a few people are wondering. So, because we always paint this rosy picture, and as marketers, we always sell simplistic solutions and all that. But when the rubber hits the road, I mean, numbers talk, right? So,
Mhm.
could you go ahead and share, some numbers with us? What were your earnings by the end of the 60 days, by the end of the 90 days? How did this whole thing pan out? Did you start generating results overnight, or wasn't that, it wasn't that kind of thing? So just a bit of numbers data would be great.
Well, to be honest, I didn't hit your 90-day goal. Part of that was because I kind of struggled in getting the copyright in there. There are a lot of people who I know started when I did and finished way before I did and started making money. But no matter how long it took me, what matters is that I'm making about $1,000 a week right now. This is selling solo ads and selling my own product. So, I wake up and I get PayPal payments every morning of about five or six, 17 or $20 items. Then every day I get pinged, hey, can I buy a solo ad for me? Can I buy a solo ad? And those range from between 80 and I think the highest one I have right now is about 120 bucks a piece. So I sell a couple of those a day. I think yesterday I sold think about 200 bucks worth yesterday, and that got me to my $1,000 for this week. I mean, so about $1,000 a week. People work hard in a job to get $1,000 a week, and I'm doing it without doing much work now. So the work was up front, but now those numbers don't lie.
And as far as I know, you did not quit your day job yet, right?
No, I didn't quit my day job. No,
Right. So you're
I'm
able
back.
to do this while still maintaining a day job.
Yep, yep.
Amazing, amazing. So, let's kind of wrap this up with a big question, that I would love for you to answer if possible.
Mhm.
What would you say was the number one, difference maker in getting you to start making money in terms of like what you had missing before you joined the program?
What I had missing was that list. I mean, the list, I've heard people say the money's in the list, right? Once you have your list, the sky's the limit. The main thing that people miss online is traffic, right? You need to learn how to buy traffic or drive traffic. So, you do PPC, you do Facebook ads, you do Google AdWords, you find all these different ways to drive traffic. But once you build your own list, you are the traffic. You have your own traffic. If you want to push to affiliate offers, whatever you want to do, if you want to push your own product, if you want to sell solo ads to others, the money is in the list. That is the big difference. That is the reason why those past 5 years I've never made any money, because I didn't have a list. But now, the same programs and affiliate offers I was pushing back then, not making money with, I'm making plenty of money with now because I'm using them and pushing them to my list, right? So, I mean, that's the main driver. You can't beat that.
No, obviously, when you say the word pushing, you mean promoting programs that
Yes.
make sense, right? Because we wouldn't want to like throw junk at our lists, and a lot of
Right.
people what they do is just mail anything. That doesn't
Hmm.
stick too bad. But
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, the reason why you are successful at doing that is because people on your list do trust you, and
Right.
they see you as a voice of authority, thus take your advice seriously. And that is, like you said, that is a difference maker. I mean, if
Hmm.
you are setting yourself a goal of making money based on the sales you make with with other people buying stuff through your links, you
Hmm.
better make sure that they listen to you, right?
Hmm.
Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. So,
Hmm.
Maurice, well, I know you're a busy guy having a business and a day job. I'll let you go. I
All
do
right.
appreciate your time so much, man, and thank you for being honest here. And I'll see you around.
Hey, no problem, Igor. Thank you.